us is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa comes from Bulgaria, one of those East European countries. And she had an inspiration to go to India and work for the poor. So when she got to India, she went to Calcutta, one of those very poor towns where you find a human being and a dog and everything looking for food in the same dump site. So she went there to try and see if she improve the lives of poor people in India. She is a Nobel Peace Prize winner because of her work, an amazing lady, somebody you need to also learn a little bit more. So she's in social leadership. The other person is our own Nelson Mandela, also come from a royal family in South Africa, and did law. And at that time, the whites were putting a little more pressure on blacks, trying to really lock blacks out entirely. If you've been to South Africa, you'll see there are 5 million whites, over 40 million blacks. And these blacks, boy, I mean, there is still something to write home about. You know, they are poor people. These teens, when you see the wealth, my first time landing in South Africa, I saw those mountains. You know, when they dig the gold out, they put the earth out, the soil out, and the soil makes a new mountain. Now, you look at this soil that has been dug, and they've got gold out there, and the people, the gold has been stolen. And this is part of Africa's problem, including Uganda today as we speak. You as leaders, as long as we don't have knowledge to manage these minerals, we shall have a ministry that licenses taking away our minerals. That's all. So when Museveni talks about science, this is where he's going. Unfortunately, we've failed. So we shall continue to invite investors to run businesses for us, to take away our minerals. When you hear Malema speak today, he's saying the same things Nelson Mandela had in his head. But he decided to take up arms against the South African government. That was not easy. So you can compare Mandela to Museveni. Museveni was never caught. Mandela was caught and put in prison. What was his calling? End racial discrimination. The same as Martin Luther King. Getting Africa to be independent. South Africa to be independent. Same as Mahatma Gandhi. But with him, he was taking up arms, unlike Mahatma Gandhi. So Mandela has a calling to end apartheid in South Africa. To end apartheid in South Africa. And he's in prison for 27 years. I want a volunteer here whom we can take to prison for 1 year. Okay, 1 week.
Half a day?
Huh? Half a day. You can have that. So these are leaders whom we remember. Many years later on, they still sound, they are still important. They show us the way because we learn from them that they had a calling in their lives. They saw certain things that we didn't see. Martin Luther King saw the end of apartheid. A day when white boys and black boys would walk hand in hand. It's a vision. India becoming independent. ending of apartheid in South Africa, getting rid of poverty on the streets of Calcutta. These are visions of these people. The question now is, what is your dream? Yesterday I talked about the mission of Jesus Christ, saving mankind, salvation. What is your mission? And this is where I say, leadership is not about you. Leadership is about serving others. So your calling in leadership should be, what is it that you can do to society to change it, to improve it? A mission is not about you. A mission is about others. What can those people out there who are looking at you benefit from you? So when you're defining your mission, it should be, what are the benefits outsiders will get from my actions? That is your mission on earth. And therefore, it should not be easy to change. You can only fail in achieving it. You should be persistent in it. Because among the values or the qualities of a good leader is persistence. If your mission is right, hang in there. What's the mission of the mafia? There are some very interesting mafias. They kill people, get money, and go and do some good things in society. It's very interesting. So you as a leader must have a vision, seeing things that others don't see. But don't tell that to a medical doctor. When you say, I'm seeing things, you may end up with Iptabika. This person is seeing things. So that's your starting point in your leadership journey. What is it that you see that's you're going to make your goal, your mission, something that is unique to you? It may be about uplifting women. It may be about street children. It may be about education. It may be about harnessing just sports talent. Anything where you can, where you have interest, because you must have interest in it, and then develop the passion for it. Develop that passion for it.